Hello, and welcome back to Big and Flavored Podcasts. We are back with Mecha vs. Kaiju, Eyes of the Storm, Mission 2. What are I naming this mission? Hop to It. With me today are three very sensible mech pilots, and I will start with the most sensible one, D.
Hello. Hi, everyone. I am D, or Night Wonder. That's Wonder with an O. And I'm playing Augustus Crimp, the precognitive omniscient Opticon pilot.
Yeah.
Is the Opticon the word I'm looking for?
Panopticon, yeah.
I missed the pan. He was just... I haven't had my coffee yet, so he was just
No,
an
that's
Opticon. The pan hadn't kicked in yet.
Alright.
Hi.
And the second most competent one, who was the first one to giggle at D, CJ. I'm dying.
I guess we're all just one letter today, everyone. Hi, I am C, also CJ, also Cloud, and I will be playing Will Smythe, aka William Smythe, the hot-headed hero, riddled with survivor's guilt, and with a giant motivation pushing him forward to become part of the best superstar team of North America.
Heck yeah. And with our other second most competent mech pilot, Cosmo.
Hi. Today I'll be playing Evelyn Merchant. She is an insurance adjuster. How did she get here? We don't know, but she can pilot a mech.
Hell yeah. Alright.
The K in 401k stands for kill.
Have some profit sharing.
Amazing. So, this mission is going to start a bit differently from the previous one, as all of you are already in your mechs and already just knee-deep in the muck. A horde of minor kaijus called hoppers, which appear as though a piranha grew grasshopper legs, has descended upon some of the smaller islands in Hawaii. Due to the sheer size of this horde, two other task forces have been called in. One is called Ogre Negative. They are a international rapid response team similar to you guys. Unlike you guys, however, they have three identical black mechs that are like they are just pure function over form. Kind of imagine like a battle mech type mech. Like, these things just have the bare bones essentials to kill kaiju, and that is it. They're very blocky. The only way you can really tell them apart is each one has like a colored stripe on one shoulder. So there's a red, a white, and a green. Impossible to tell who the leader is, or like what any of their personalities are just by looking at them, but they are efficient. They have been given an entire island by themselves to clear, and from the reports you have been hearing over the comm channels, they're doing a solid job. The other team that is assisting you lot are Taskforce Jotun. They are Central Europe's ace squad. They were called in as some of the other ace squads have been previously deployed elsewhere in the world. So you guys are getting some fun international pals with this group. They are consisting of 5 extremely large mechs, each one with an equally large weapon, and judging by their fighting style, they are very berserker-ish. From their corner of the comms, you hear a lot of like battle cries and hysterical, like, battle frenzy laughter. And you guys are off in your own little district of the islands, taking on your own designated subgroup of hoppers. And as you lot are going, who... You know what? Yeah, Augustus, you might actually be the one to get this this transmission from HQ. So yes, HQ radios in to Augustus and says, Taskforce Monkseal, we need you to disengage from the main swarm. There is a detachment that has breached the protective anti-Kaiju barriers in one of the nearby bunkers, and we need you to protect the mechanic as he repairs the barriers. Do not worry about your district. We are reallocating a member from Task Force Yoden to cover for you. And on cue, you hear a hysterical battle laughter, but not from your comms. This seems to be getting piped out of a large mech that has superhero landed in front of all of you. This mech is easily twice the height and twice the width of any of your mechs. It is humanoid. It appears to be wearing a kaiju's pelt as a cape, and has a massive, like, electricity sparking hammer coming off of it. Or, not coming off of it. Lightning is coming off of the hammer. It is holding the hammer. But, yes, this mech seems to have external speakers. And he turns and kind of motions all of you away and says, "Don't worry about these cretins. Leave them to me." And as he turns back, you watch him just bat aside like a half dozen hoppers with one swing of his hammer. And with that, you guys find the location of the compromised bunker and can easily navigate your way there and meet up with the mechanic. I'm going to go ahead and switch us over to the map now for our stream viewers. Which, hey, if you're listening to this in podcast form, we also stream the episodes live. Alright, so...
Sometimes on this channel.
Sometimes! So, yeah, you guys basically land near the entrance of the bunker, about where you guys are. And waiting for you outside the bunker is a very, like, utilitarian exoskeleton. Like, imagine a power loader from Aliens, but a bit more armored. And, yeah, so you guys show up, and the legally distinct power loader waves at you guys and crackles over the radio. You guys, Monkseal? I'm Jeff. I'm the mechanic.
Wait,
what was that? I'm sorry.
I'll wave.
Yeah. And yeah, he'll look around and say, well, we don't know how they breached the AKB, but yeah, once they did, they immediately started attacking the antennas in the area that produced the field. I need you guys to clear them out before I can even begin working on the You guys can do that, right?
Of course. That's why
On
they
it.
called us here.
You see the power loader like make a motion with one of its arms, and then he looks at it and says, "Okay, that was supposed to be a thumbs up, but it's kind of hard to do that with pincer art. I'm just gonna let you guys lead the way. I'll follow. Please don't let the kaiju eat me."
Okay.
And
It's Big 10-4.
Stay close.
And with that, you guys now have access to the map. There are 3... okay, yeah, just wanted to double check. There are 3 different anti-kaiju barrier generators. Each one is actively being attacked by a hopper. And here are some details I will give you about the mission immediately.
And 3. Okay.
So, each antenna is currently under the condition of needs repair 3. So, either this mechanic can try to repair them himself, or you guys can try to assist. As long as the hoppers are there, they can inflict more levels of needs repaired. But these are all minor kaiju or lesser kaiju, however you want to label them. So they only require 1 impact to deal with. So if one of you gets real nuts and rolls 5 impact, you could choose to just wipe out the whole group of them at the towers. But yes, that is the mission. And last time I was trying out something with a space-based movement. There are now official rules in version 1.05, but I did not have time to read that between it coming out and this session, so we will be using zone-based movement, which will mostly be based off vibes. So,
Just for the sake of devil advocating, are there now movement rules, or are we now aware of there being movement rules?
there are now movement rules.
Cool.
That was in the patch notes.
There. Sorry, just me figuring out how does Tails fire. Okay, that will help.
Yeah. So, yeah, since the hoppers are all so terribly weak, they will all go as a clump. And so...
Minion rules, okay.
Yeah, exactly. These guys are basically minions. So, here is how I will do turns. Your squad will get a turn. The minions, the hoppers, they will get their turn, and then the mechanic will get his turn.
Okay.
Okay.
So, he will follow your guys' lead. And if you want, you are, I'll say for the purpose of this antenna being right next to the bunker, you guys are within close range of the first antenna.
Cool. That seems like a good place to start.
Let me just grease up my joints for a second. Loosen everything up.
Oh my.
Okay. Let's just get started with this one. Pick up these small fry. I don't know why they sent 3 of us to deal with a few minions. But it'll be good to stretch our legs. And I'm just gonna I'm feeling real casual about this. So I'm just gonna saunter over. And if I have enough to get in range, I'll slap one of them.
I do believe it is free to move from close range to adjacent, because you're basically just moving within the same
We're talking about this one, right?
the one to the north of where you guys are. Yes, that one.
Oh wow, there's a compass.
Holy crap, there is a compass.
There is.
I was saying north based off of where I'm looking at the,
Yeah,
like where my camera is.
North is always.
I was literally rotated 90 degrees, and I'm like, but that's not. Wait, there's a compass.
Imagine a map with a compass.
Imagine a map.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I would never in my life be a map with a compass.
Man, I wish I were a map.
I am adamant about being the unexplored wilds.
All right.
Something, insert a joke about a legend.
All right, so
It's usually at the bottom.
Harvest, it is your round first. So, what would you like to do while within melee with these little goobers?
Yeah, I'm just kicking. Like I saunter over, and then at the last few feet, I get into a little of a hop just so I can get some momentum going, and then I'm just gonna punt this little guy.
All right.
Soccer ball.
Tell me what stats you're using and give me a roll.
Yeah, that's right. That's how it works.
You know what? Can I not use? I've just like in this scenario.
Can I just like not roll? Can I just like do it?
Like I'm not using my identity, my core drive. I guess this is maybe I'll do the cool thing of like I'm just being cool about it.
Also, don't forget to mark off the drives you use as you're using them.
But that's for all of them, right? The aspects, the style, and the values?
No, it's just your aspects, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been cheating?
No, I haven't.
I'll be steady about it, and I'll keep my composure. That's it. So that's a D4, a D6, and a D8, and a D20. Dice
Okay.
Channel.
This
A D4, a D6, and D8.
roll
Okay.
2d6,
Not terrible.
d20. Yeah, I doubt these guys are going to beat that.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh!
interesting.
Oh.
Okay, I do not know what happens when
Those
a
numbers.
success meets.
I think last time we went over that usually the edge goes to the hero on those, but now I need to look it up.
Yeah.
Let me make sure that I'm not just being like, no, we totally have this.
Yeah, good thinking.
That's probably gonna be in combat.
Yeah, like, even if it goes to the defenders, like, you'll still generate an impact.
So how does that work?
Okay,
For those
so
at home who don't know.
Okay, one second. So I read the counter rules. The counter has to beat the action total. So, for like if you are the attacker, meets it, beats it. So
Okay.
you do perform this, and the thing about impact is your characters are highly capable mech pilots, and as such, even if they are successfully countered, you still have something you can do with your turn. Like, you can't inflict stress, so I was incorrect about that. But you could still use that one impact to do any of your other actions, like saving it for a reaction or creating a boon or a condition. But you have generated 4 impacts, so you can burn 4 of these to take out 4 of the hoppers. You can see if you can do anything to lessen the repairs needed on this generator, or you can create a boon of some sort.
Nah, it sounds like nerd stuff. I'm gonna kick this guy into another guy, and then I'm gonna run and kick the other guy into another guy.
Beautiful.
All right, so
So the guy in front of me, I'm gonna like take aim, punt him, see that like I aim for the building behind if I can, and then he accidentally hits into one of the other ones. I'm like, oh, this is fun, and I see the guy lined up in front of me, so I run towards him and I try and do the same thing, right into the tree, and then I put my arms up. Yeah. I guess I would end here.
I'm trying to find the option that lets me just make them prone, but I can't find that right now. So just imagine all these little. Oh, there it is. It's under status, not emotes. So, oh, geez, I zoomed in so hard for no reason. All right, so that was Harvest's turn. Okay, yeah, this guy is just a heck. So who would like to go first, or next, second?
Oh. I can go. I can go. You said that we're in close range, right?
Yep.
Okay. And let's see. So there's one of these dudes left. And probably I think the thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and see if there's something that I can do to like make the thing easier to repair for Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah, that feels like the move right now since there's only one guy left and there's two of us.
Yeah, like, let's see. If you want, you could, like, sorry. Try to use your, systems to, like, scan it for specific, like, problems.
Yeah.
You could try and, like, yeah.
Yeah, so I think probably I want to go ahead and just use, I think I probably do want to just use, like, the badass normal thing and go, okay, well, I know how to do a system scan, I know how to run through this, I know what to look for, so I'm going to go ahead and use that identity drive. This feels like a steady action, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see this being steady.
It's either steady or subtle. I
Yeah.
feel like those are both the way to go there, so.
Yeah, I'll let you
Steady
choose,
works for me.
whichever one on this.
Yep,
I could see composure or kinship, depending on how you see your assistants going.
yeah, I feel like at this point I'm just like, okay, there's still one thing to worry about, but they've got it handled. I'm just gonna stay calm and focus, like hyper-focus on this. So, probably go with composure and auxiliary?
Yeah, auxiliary, because you're using, like, your mech's own built-in systems to scan it.
Yeah. Cool. And now let's see if I remember how to use the dice roller. That should be fun.
And whatever aspect you think works.
Okay. Do a d20, and don't mind me just staring
know
at my character sheet.
I'm going to go ahead and also roll danger dice, because there is still one hopper left, and it is hopping mad. People aren't paying attention to it.
That should be fine. Auxiliary.
You just got to beat a 12.
Okay, so that's 2d6. Oh, wrong window. That's super helpful. 1d4. Identity drive. And 1d. I think it was, I had 1d8 in systems. Now I have to look. Sorry, no, it was 1d8 for composure. That's what I was looking at. Because it should, everything else should be fine. Math? Yeah, that math is mathing. That seems right.
Oh no.
Oh, that didn't go very well.
Okay, so you start scanning, and as you're scanning, the lone hopper that's left kind of climbs over the antenna and leaps towards you, and you manage to like take a step back before it lands, but it is, yeah, it interrupted your scanning, so you can still use the one impact you generate after being countered to give Jeff a D4 bonus, but
I would like to do that.
yeah. Alright, so Jeff has a D4 bonus that he can use on his upcoming turn, but first, we have the Panopticon.
Yeah. I remember how to play this game. Remind me, I remember there was a thing with, like, I have a limited way of using my drone, right? Like, I need to spend something,
Yes.
and it's hard to get back.
It's hard to get back, but you can, it's inspiration. You always start with one at the start of the mission. You regenerate one when you crit fail or crit succeed, and if one of the drawbacks to one of your powers or abilities is enacted, then you gain one for that.
Gotcha.
And those drawbacks, you guys can inflict those on yourselves to gain a inspiration.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha. And what can my drone do?
I think it can generate a boon.
Yeah. Drone minion, you have an assistant capable of taking a separate action in your turn. Spend inspiration and instruct them on what they should do. They form their dice pool by choosing one trait from each of your trait sets that has not been used on your turn. Reduce the impact of their action by 1.
So, I think...
Okay, well...
Yeah, from that ruling, they kind of go after you go.
Yeah.
But, like if you wanted to send him out to scout one of the other doodads, he can. Or if you want him to just shoot little pew-pew beams.
Yeah, we'll see. So, remind me just, like, because on the map I see 5 of these, like, pudding biters around the tower where Harvest is.
4 of them are dead. I flipped them upside down.
Did you? Oh.
Yeah, this guy right here kind of doing a little jig. He is still alive.
Oh, I see. The others are upside. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, these models were not.
They have like.
Yeah, these models were not designed to be upside down. They are very invisible from.
Okay, gotcha.
From the downside.
Okay, so what I would like to do is I myself. Okay, here we go. There's a bunch of stuff I think I can do. I would like to myself go off to the west and investigate that tower.
Alright.
But before I do, I have the Kaiju Taku archetype that gives me the expert advice talent. You're part of a proud tradition of scholarship and scientific communication. Once per turn, when you communicate your knowledge of kaiju to another, add your kinship die to the other character's dice pool. This does not take your action. Narrate how your knowledge is helping. So I am going to use that to communicate to Harvest that these guys are very kickable.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Okay.
Which means that your dice pool should increase by my kinship die next time you do things, which is going to be a D8.
Alright, so give yourself a D8 boon of very kickable.
Nice.
Okay, so...
And then I would like to move off to the west and investigate.
Alright, so...
And now you tell me what I do and how I do it.
So, yeah, you want to investigate, so give me some knowledge dice.
Okay.
They.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Oh no,
Sorry.
I was gonna say they are in a far away location. So basically,
Right.
you have this city block that's going to be one zone, and they're one zone after. So you could still scan them from the city block, but you'll have to spend an impact to move over towards them.
Okay.
But yeah, so
So let's do. I mean, I suppose my identity, even though it's only a D4, obsessed information collector,
sounds good.
and let's make it. Let's make it steady from style.
Okay.
Slow but certain action, yeah. So it's a D4 and a D6, and then I get the D20 as well, right?
Yes. And let's see, style, value, and probably your mech's auxiliary system. If you're like, zooming in with your mech's cameras and stuff like that.
Yeah. I have, like, on the system, I have the notes, like, I have auxiliary D10, and then under it says system, drone, and observation. Does that do anything?
Systems. Okay, is drone and observation the same thing, or?
No, I don't. Let me see. Okay, so these are, like, things that have attached. I am so sorry. It's.
No, it's fine.
Observation. You're able to sweep the scene quickly with advanced detection abilities. Boost the drive die in your dice pool. Use the impact challenge results to determine the amount of information you observe. You may not use impact for any other result to this action. That sounds kind of applicable.
Yeah. Was that like a new thing you picked up, or is that a...
No, that was always there.
Interesting.
Apparently.
Well, I mean, everyone got 2 mech points to start the game with, so
Yeah.
you probably used both of them on drone and observation.
Yeah. I suppose I have, yeah. The drive die in this case would be a aspect.
Oops, sorry, I have so many PDFs open right now. Yeah, an aspect, a style, a value, and a mech.
Oh, all 3 of those, all 4 of those are drives. Okay.
Oh,
I'll boost the identity, the obsessed information collector from a D4 to a D6.
okay.
So I'll have 2D6, 1D20, and 1D10.
Wait, a
So
D6,
it's...
a D10. You're missing a couple there.
Am I?
Yeah, you get one aspect, one style, one value, and one mech.
Oh, I get all 3. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's okay,
I am
it's
going
okay.
to also use...
It's like 2 a.m. for you or something.
420 at the moment. I'm going to use composure from my values. Calm, control, like, this is all very calm and controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So my aspect is the identity. That's going to be a D4 that was boosted by my observation to a D6. Then my style is steady, which is D6. My value is composure, which is also a D6. And then my mecha, I'm using the auxiliary, which is a D10. So it's 3D6 plus 1D10 plus 1D20.
Alright, there is almost no way the danger dice are going to heck you on this, but I'm going to roll them anyways.
Yeah.
Good lord!
John,
Okay, yeah?
can you please stop doing this?
It's only to you! That's the fascinating part.
John,
Yeah.
stop doing this.
No, beat an action total of 20, dirtbag. Oh!
Yes! Yes! I unmuted just to cheer for that.
Alright, that is an action total of 22.
Yeah.
Alright, so tell me what you would like to do with these 3 impact.
Okay, so you said I needed 1 impact to move, like, closer up, right?
if you want to get within close distance of them, where basically people can start swinging in melee, then yeah. But if you want to like stay back here in this city block and just scan them, like you don't have to spend anything.
Okay. Can I? Can I use? Can I make boons with all of that impact? Can I do that? Is that a possibility?
Yeah. So you can make 3 D4 boons, or 3 D4 boons and spread it to everyone, or you can make 1 D8 boon and give it to one person.
Okay. I am going to make 3 D4 boons and spread it to each one of us, and it's gonna be knowing that they are particularly vulnerable to being kicked in the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Does that work?
Yeah. Okay, so Harvest, you have very kickable D8, and then the whole group has very kickable D4. You can only use 1 boon at a time.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna spend the inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
And have my drone assist RV.
Alright. So.
And the drone thing says they form a dice pool by choosing 1 trait from each of your trait sets that has not been used on your turn. So we're definitely going to be using, I think, the idiosyncrasy D4, which is always watching.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to use creative, because it's helping with like repairs
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, which is a D8. Should be writing these down in the roller, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
1d4, 1d8, and then the value. The value is gonna be passion, because my drone is enthusiastic about being helpful.
Yeah.
26, and then I also get. Do I also get a mecha for the drone? I don't, do I?
I'm going to say yeah, because it is...
Okay.
Like, it is physically a part of your mech.
Right.
Like, it's an eyeball that pops off, so... I'll give you a mech for this.
Okay, so I'm going to use the weapons system for this, using its tiny little eye laser as a welding torch to help.
I love it.
And then I do also get the D20, right? Because that's always there.
Yeah.
So let's roll that. And the drone reduced the impact of their action by 1. So I rolled a 17 and got an impact of 3. So that's an impact of 2. So I can give the repair bot a boon equal to a D6. Is that? Am I
That
interpreting that correctly?
Yep.
Awesome. I'm starting to learn a system after playing it for 20,000 hours.
You played it twice.
That's what I said. And with this concludes my TED Talk. Thank you for being here.
All right, so he has helpful robot D6, and Lois also gave him a boon. Was that correct? I think
Yes, sorry
D4
about
for
that.
scannings.
Yes, that's correct. Sorry, I muted because
No, that's
things were working.
That's good. Okay, so it is now. Did I say Hopper's go? Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Heinrich was last in the order. So this little Gerblin. You know what? He's going. You know what? No, he jumped after Lois, so he's gonna keep hopping after Lois. So, here's the thing. You know, no, I was about to say, here's the thing. These guys suck, but then one of them rolled a 20 out of pocket earlier, so.
We're gonna find out. We're
Yes.
gonna find out. Oh.
So he is coming at you with his big gnashing piranha jaws and his gross, kicky feet. Good lord.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
So beat a action total 22.
Okay, and then
So here's the
This
fun
is just-
thing. He crit on that, but I'm rolling it so enemies don't benefit from crits.
okay.
'Cause I feel
Remind
like
me,
that
do
would
I
just
roll
be...
fortune?
Goodness.
Do I roll a fortune for this or no?
Yes. You always roll a fortune dice.
Okay, so and then
Whatever you want
Yeah.
to use to defend.
okay, well, so I do have the motive of survive the mission, so I can definitely do that.
Heck yeah.
Let's see. I have. Yeah, I can go ahead and use steady to just kind of try to block it with my drill.
Yeah. You can also use
Composure.
weapons since you're using a drill to block.
That's true. That's true. So weapon, I'll block it with the drill. I can use steady, and I feel like that's composure. So that's two d6, a d8, and a d10. We're gonna see how I'm doing here. Hey, please, dice roller, I beg of you.
I beg of thee, dice roller. Give unto us a 23.
Please, please, watch.
Come on.
No, I dare say.
Oh! 27.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll do.
Alright, so
Not-
you do not have like any kind of parry or anything on your weapon?
No, I've got piercing, and I have damage modulation. My system.
Okay, so yeah, that's not gonna help here, but
No, but I can clack it away, is what I'm.
yeah. Yeah,
Or at the very least, hold the drill up in the way so it doesn't go right for the cop.
yeah, so it leaps at you. You hold up your drill, and it chomps on the drill, and starts kind of like gnawing on it, and then you just kind of like buzz the drill a little bit and just fling it off.
On.
So yeah, you just kind
Very
of
good.
fling him away over there. And
Zoop.
now Henry and Robert are going to try and start making repairs. Alright, so, you know, I think he is going to use your scan as that is specific to this
To this particular tower, yeah.
yeah, so
Whereas he can use these for any of them, right?
yeah. Okay, so I'm giving him a D6 and a D8 because he's kind of trained. He's still like a dude, but he's like a dude who kind of knows what he's doing because
Yeah.
you know he works for the Anti-Kaiju force.
Yeah. I can relate to that.
Yeah, so and a D4 for a scanner. So, oh geez, he's real good. Let's see if
Yeah.
let's see if the hopper can stop him. It cannot.
Hey!
So, yeah, the hopper is just too dazed from being spin cycled to launch a proper attack on Jerry here. But those of you who are like still in the same zip code watch as the pincer hands of his exoskeleton kind of like open up and flatten, and all these little tiny tools come out, and he starts getting to work on this generator, and within moments he shuts the panels he was working out of and says, okay, This one's good. I'm kind of worried that kaiju is still here, but yeah, no, we can start moving to the next one after that thing's dead, and he will use all 3 of his impact to wipe out the needs repaired condition on this generator.
Good job, kid.
Good job, Jeff.
Thank you.
Well done, Howard.
And we are back to the top of the initiative. So it is the hero's turn. And I will let whoever decide who goes next.
How long do the boons last?
They last until they're used.
Oh, okay, so they're like one-offs.
Yeah. You can make a perpetual boon, I think. I'm going to have to double check.
I think
Boons are
probably
true.
Harvest should go, because you have like another D8 against these things right at the moment from my
That is
kinship.
true. He has a D8
So you
and a
should
D4.
probably-
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so you should probably go before me so I can use another kinship thing
Yeah.
to
You
support
do
you.
know that they're particularly capable.
Yeah.
Well, since my leg and your what's that thing? Your spiral
The drill?
kind of
The
made
drill?
friends. Yeah.
Use you?
That's a way. Like at that moment, she's gonna be like, "Oh no, don't say it like that."
Yeah.
Since they got closely acquainted, I've been meaning to test out the new repairs, make sure they're up to the standard. So I'm gonna go kick more of these things. If you want to follow.
Sounds good.
Gry jetpack. My way. I'll go west. 5 will go west on this one.
To the west, to the west. All your mechs to the west.
I'll
So-
clean up this mess.
What's our mission aspect?
Oh, right. Mission aspect is repair the generators.
Okay, perfect.
So, yeah, the mission aspect is pretty much 1/3 repair the generators right now.
Very good. I'm gonna use my idiosyncrasy. I've got it. Is my attitude when I use that. So I will forge ahead, boldly. No, not swiftly yet. There's no
Swift as an
quick-
eagle, strong as a lion.
And I will be self-reliant.
Yeah.
I will
So-
also use my float like a butterfly auxiliary system to give me flight.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say that it would take 1 impact to get over there, but if you're using your jetpack, then... Yeah, no, I think you are considered still within close range, so you could just zip over there.
What? This guy's crazy. So I mean this one over here, by the way. Oh God.
Yeah.
They popped up. I was wondering if they were lying in wait. And action hero, leg forward, flying kick. I will try and attack these little
Alright.
goombas.
Alright, let's see if these knuckle draggers can... Oh, no! Oh, whatever you're gonna do to them is gonna succeed. They crit failed.
Nice. Wait, so I shouldn't use my flight then, since I used it to get over here, but I shouldn't be able to add it to this roll, correct?
I would say that depends on what you're going to do. If you're just gonna, like, superhero land and then kick them, then no, but if you're, like, going to swoop in with, like, a superhero landing flying dive kick, then I might allow it.
You know I'm gonna say the flying superhero dive kick, of course. It's the D8, D8, D6, and D4.
And you're using D's D8 boon?
For this one, I'll use his D4 boon. Just in case I need a clutch D8.
Alright.
And they crit failed already, so, you know.
Oh, yeah. If you
Let's
get
make sure I
5
take it.
action impact off of this, I'm going to be astounded. 4!
So close.
So, yeah, tell me how you come through here and deal with well, I guess that depends. Do you want to take out 4 at once, or do you want to make a boon, or what's your order of operations here?
I'm with 3 people who can do the kind of things that will give boons for like either repairs or recon and like stuff like that. So I'm just gonna use mine to. They don't have to worry about getting physical at the moment. So I'm gonna use everything. I'm going to use my flight to not lose momentum as I land to kick. Like I won't even really be landing. I'll just coming in for like a sweeping, flying kick using my momentum to drag 2 of them with me in one fell swoop, and then I'll fly over this thing that needs repaired, and then I'll slam down on the other 2, like hands out, slam on the ground and like grab them by the head and push them into the ground, and then if they're not done, I'll clasp their heads together in front of me.
Alright, so that is... Once again, Harvest has come through and has dealt with most of the chaff. And just knocked out 4 of these little goblins immediately.
Barely even broke a sweat. Alright, it's ready for you, Harold.
You're over the radio. Thank you. Alright, who would like to go next?
Okay. Or you go. No,
I
you
was
go.
just. Are you sure?
Yeah,
I can wait, because I'm
No.
legit just gonna wrap up this last little guy by the old generator and head
Yeah,
that
no,
way.
you do that, and then I'll do some more boons after that.
Cool. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
I am. Basically, there's one guy left, and I'm just gonna get him out of the way, clean up what's left over here.
Alright.
Let me look at my stuff. I feel like this is part of... This feels like part of the mission, so I'll just use the mission drive for that. Yeah, bold action. And... I guess self-reliance, because I'm out here on my own. No, the drone's still good. I'm kidding. I don't feel like nature and faith apply, so. Oh,
That's
I do
fair.
have ferocity. I could use ferocity. I could just really.
Could just
Be like,
go
"You're
all
so
in and ruin
annoying."
this thing's day.
just be like, no, I'm. You got in my way earlier. Now I have a grudge.
Yeah. I like this narrative we're coming up for her, where she's just like, okay, these kaiju keep getting in my way. It's time to end their whole lineage.
I mean, listen.
'Cause I think that was the same with the wolf.
Have is a drill. Yeah.
When the tool you have is a drill, everything starts looking like a piece of plywood.
Like there's not a lot you can do but put holes in it. So I guess we'll do that, and it's a drill. It's a D10. So
All right.
that's so fun to say.
It is.
Okay, so a D10, a D8. D6 and a D6.
Oh, nice. Okay, so for its defense, the hopper only rolled a 12.
Okay. Don't challenge my dice rolls. They will embarrass me. Okay, so 6 D10 and 1d8. Yes, that's math. Okay.
Hey!
Okay, we're fine.
So not only can you absolutely liquefy this tiny kaiju, you will still have 2 impact left over. So you could use them to make a boon. I'm willing to say you're not close enough to inflict a condition on anything. Or you could bank it and have it used as a reaction later.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. What could I... Boy, I'm trying to think about how I can spend just finishing off the last of this group as a boon, and... I think I might bank this one. I don't think that I've done that before. That should be interesting. Unless someone has suggestions. Oh, can I spend the impact to try to get, like, in the general area where
Oh, yeah.
we're going?
Yeah, I forgot. You could also use it to move, so...
Yeah, I think I should probably do that, so we're all kind of going to the same area.
Yeah, so both of them, I'll say, are 2 combat zones away. So you could spend a impact to get into close range with this final one, or spend 1 impact to get into close range with the northernmost thing, and decide what to do with your other impacts after that.
If we still have... Boy, I guess if there's still one up over by the other tower, where Harvest is right now.
Yep, there is 1 left alive over there.
Yeah. So maybe what I could do is kind of get in there and use my remaining impact. Would that be like a D4 boon for the repair, basically?
You thing? Could. Okay, so first impact is used to kill the last hopper. If you use 1 impact to go over to Generator 2, you can use your last impact to just kill that last remaining hopper.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna do that then.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna book it. Over to this general area. Like, we said we were going west, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just book it to this general area and just kind of like come in like with a comedy like tackle behind. Just like he's doing all the cool like martial arts stuff, and then just behind him is my character just booking it. And so...
That's what I like to see, Lois. Yes.
Okay. I'll give it to Steve. Do I need to roll anything else?
Nope, you are good. So,
cool.
Panopticon, due to your all-seeingness, you know that your crew has wiped out all the hoppers near the second generator. And there is 1 remaining generator to the far north.
Then I'm gonna do what I do best, and I'm gonna go scout that one as well.
Alright.
And I am going to scout it. What am I gonna do?
I was about to give you a miniature flight, but then I realized, oh wait, those wings are actually just for decoration.
Yeah. They're not yet functional.
They're for terrestrial movement.
Yes, my wings are for perambulation only. I am going to be using my 4 drive, be in control. So it's That's right. I need to be noting these because I will forget otherwise.
That's fair.
1d8 for that. Then we are going to use let's use creative for this. Well, no, creative doesn't work. Let's use subtle. I'm gonna do subtle. I'm gonna be sneaky about this. And then we are also going to use. You know what? I think I would like to argue for using kinship on this, on account of kind of I am doing the scouting and the stuff, and I'm relying on my team to actually like clear out the things, the little piranha things.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. And then I am going to use the auxiliary thing again for my mech.
Mm-hmm.
Just using my observationiness. And that's 22 with 5 impact.
Oh, nice. Alright, so you are flying over to scan these, or not flying, you're clambering over to scan this last one?
Yes.
Alright,
yes. So how far roughly can I move?
This whole kind of middle city block is like its own thing to navigate through, so
Mm-hmm.
those guys are technically far away, so you would basically need to burn one of your impact to get within close range of them again. But, like, due to your nature as an observational unit, you don't really need to be within close range of anyone.
Yeah.
Alright, let's roll some danger dice. Oh my god.
John.
I'm sorry.
John.
Yes?
Stop it.
Alright, so...
Man.
So, you're getting some interference with the, your observational technology because the Anti-Kaiju barrier is fluctuating wildly, and with all these guys clambering around and chewing on high-grade electronics, you're getting a lot of interference. But you still have one impact to use to create a boon if you so wish. Because they rolled a 25 to your 22.
How does it... can I just, like, do a mobility boon? Like, does that work? How would that work? Like, could I use a boon to make it easier for people to get there? So they don't, like, spend as much impact or something like that? Is that a thing? Can I make it a thing? If it's not a thing, can I make it a thing?
You know what? 1 second, let me check.
Yeah, like map the optimal movement throughout the city blocks. Where they need to step on the least amount of traffic.
You know what? I feel like... Okay, so I will let you make this this boon this one time, because that is very clever and neat. And in the future, to lessen the distance, I will ask for a inspiration point instead.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I will give it to you, so... whoever you want to give this boon to, they can pretty much move to this location without spending a impact.
Yeah, I would like to give that to Harvest so he can go and absolutely ruin the Piranha's day.
That sounds good.
I'll take it.
Okay, so Harvest now currently has instant transmission. And it is now Yosef's turn. So, what dice did I give him before? I think it was like a D6 and a D8. Oh, I've rolled so many dice. What the heck? I've rolled so many 2D6 20s. Yeah, I think he had a D6 and a D8. So, 1D6, 1D8. Roll! Okay, so he's got a 12. Oh, okay. I was about to say, it doesn't make sense for him to have to roll against danger dice, because you guys killed all the guys over there. But luckily, he doesn't have to. Oh, he totally should have used a robot, but... Yeah, he is going to use 1 impact to get over here, and 2 to lower the condition by 2, so... He, yeah, Lois is the one closest to him, so he's like, okay, this one's a bit trickier. I'll need some more time, but... Like, if... Like, it looks like it's safe over here. Like, I think you guys very messily dealt with the kaiju, so... feel free to go check on the 3rd generator. If anything pops up, I'll scream.
If you're sure, man.
No, but this is a very time-sensitive operation.
You know what? Fair enough. Scream real loud.
Can do. And it is now the hero's turn.
Shall we follow the same protocol?
Yeah.
I feel like it's been working for us.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, take off.
Oh boy.
You will immediately be there through the help of friendship.
Yeah. I totally should have like loaded up a instant transmission sound effect, but nope.
No.
It's close enough.
All right. So, Harvest, go ahead and tell me what you plan on doing, and we will roll against the goober dice.
Yeah, so this time I'm not going to use my flight systems. I don't want to wear and tear for no reason. So I'll just use them to get here, or I guess not. I'll instant transmit here.
No, you'll still be flying.
I'll just use my flight to give me a big landing so I can just land literally on one of them. And then punch the other ones and kick them.
I love that Gurren Lagann is the inspiration for your mech, but all he does is just beat things to death.
Do I even have weapons?
I don't think you do.
It's on my fists and my feet. That's all you need.
Does any of us?
Lois.
I guess the same thing as the first time. I'm doing the. Actually, no. This is a little. I'm like. I'm going super fast now. I'm going like alone. For the second time, when technically maybe I should want to move as a unit and not leave this guy behind. I'm being a little hot-headed, so
Yeah.
I'll use that identity. Another bold and more ferocity this time, as I'm not using momentum to help me do damage.
All right.
A d6, a d6, a
Oh,
d4,
so-
and I'll use the d6 again.
So even though your mech doesn't have weapons, you can still roll weapons because you're still beating things to death with your mech.
True. Oh, wait, can I just add that to
Yeah.
my roll then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like I should have mentioned that earlier, but
no.
yeah, no, like your mech is
This is fine.
yeah. If we want to get technical, the mechs are literal war machines. They are weapons.
Beautiful.
It's just sometimes you can duct tape a new weapon to your weapon.
Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh.
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 Okay, so you follow Panopticon's path, and you're zipping through the city at a high velocity. And you land, and if you want to use the one impact you generate, because you rolled a 12 against their 13, you can kill this one you landed on. But the rest seem prepared for this kind of shenaninery, and they're just hopping all over the place, making it very hard to pin any of them down.
What else could I do with the one? Could I make a boon?
You can make a boon, yeah.
I'll make a boon for Lois of like a whoopsie boon. Like I've been going kind of rogue and it's been going fine, and maybe we've been dropping our guard, and now it's like, oh wait, this could go badly. There is always the chance of failure.
Oh, I might actually have a thing for that. Let me look at what my the thing I get for being Kuru.
Yeah.
I just have to get to it.
Yeah, I was about to say, speaking of, it can now be your turn if you so choose.
Unless
D wants to do something.
Yeah.
Panopticon,
Yeah, pretty
where?
much.
Oh, there he is.
I mean, I'm just going to be making more boons for people.
Heck yeah.
I mean, okay, come on, show me the thing. Here we go.
So, Kuru.
Climb up a building.
Yep. I know you can do it.
Oh.
No, you can do it. Thank you.
I shot clear past it. Kuru. Talent,
There
keep
we
your
go.
head. Once per scene, when you use an action to calm people down or stabilize the situation, reduce 1 danger die.
Okay. Cool. So, if I can...
Yeah.
Man.
I'll say working towards eradicating these 5 hoppers up north would be stabilizing the situation.
Okay, so I think that is what I would like to do.
Alright, so
Kind
they
of
will now
just-
have 1d6 and 1d4.
Okay. And then, yeah, I'll go ahead and move up there and I'll be like, keep it together.
Gotcha!
It's like we can take care of this. And then let me pull up my stuff. So I guess we're gonna go for probably that would be Grace Under Pressure, right?
Sounds good. Yeah, because you did just get a message from your teammate of whoopsie doodles. And that's typically not a good sign.
Okay, and then we're gonna, I'm gonna have that be like I guess a strong decisive action. That's how I'm gonna flavor this. We're just gonna be like, okay, I'll take care of it.
All right.
Composure feels right in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do I roll weapons for this, or am I rolling like power to get over there?
I will leave that up to you. So, power is from my reading, it seems to be like typically your energy weapon type stuff. But if you're like, I want to overclock my mech so I get there faster, I would say that would be like power.
Okay.
You know, like diverting power from life support to front shields or whatever.
Okay. So that's more like what that would be. Whereas, like with weapons, it's just like, I'm just gonna make sure I hit them good and hard.
Yeah.
I love the idea of like these sophisticated, futuristic, giant war machines just having a button that says overclock.
Yeah, everything's got to be streamlined in the future.
I mean, to an extent. Okay, so.
Yeah,
give them a druthers.
all the mechanics got sick of the pilots like jailbreaking their mech, so they're like, okay, you know what? Standard issue, every mech's having an overclock button.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I should roll danger dice or something. I don't know.
Stop rewiring things inside of the mechs.
Okay. 1d.
That's doable.
Yeah.
And
13
then what
is
the thing?
a D4 from Harvest as well, so don't forget that.
Oh, and a d4? Okay. Thank you for telling me, because I
Yeah.
was definite, like, okay, what did I... Bold, that's what I'm missing. So bold
Yeah.
and 1d4 from Harvest. Gosh, those.
Yeah, like, so far that's, like, the main issue that I have found with this system, is that it can be very easy to misplace your boons and conditions.
Yeah. It would be nice if they had, like, a little... I mean, there is the notes section. I should just use the notes section.
Yeah, I'm using my session notes to keep track of the boons that affect the NPCs.
Appreciated. Okay, so that should be everybody. Yes, that looks like math. Let's go.
Oh, heck
Okay,
yeah.
cool. That should do it.
That is a 20 versus their 13. So, you can use 1 impact to get there, and you will still have 2 impact left.
Okay, so, yep, I'll get over there. Let me find where I am.
You're over by, yeah.
Am I still over by the other thingy? Yeah.
Yeah, you're still over by Jeff.
Alright, here, because I should have zoomed the map a little bit more, perhaps, but I didn't. So now I gotta just do this incrementally, because I made decisions. Here, I'll kind of go around this side.
Yeah.
Being adjacent is reasonable.
Yeah.
Alright, and I wonder, could I pick up... I have 2 impact, right?
That is true.
Can I pick up one guy and hit the other one?
Sure.
Cool. I would like to do that.
Yes.
You know what? Heck it, get an extra inspiration point for that.
Yes! Thank you.
So, yeah, as, like seconds after you send the Oopsie Daisy message, Harvest, you see Lola zoom in, snatch the hopper that had scuttled out from under you, and just use it as a bludgeon to take out another hopper.
Yes, Lois. There we go.
So that is...
Yeah, and over your comm, you're just getting to stay focused.
Alright, and Panopticon, you have a turn.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about you and went straight to the hoppers.
No!
Yeah, I would like to actually, like, get on top of a building to get a better view and just continue creating boons.
Okay.
So I'll use my idiosyncrasy, which is always watching. Oh, let me do the thing. Keep forgetting to do the thing.
You know what?
So-
Give yourself a
Yes.
D4 for a vantage point.
Thank you. So that's going to be 2d4 because I have a d4 for idiosyncrasy and a d4 for vantage point. We are going to use creative, and bear with me. I'm going to explain how. And then we are also going to use. Yeah, still going to use composure because that makes the most sense here because I'm calmly and collectedly providing information to everyone. And then finally we will, I suppose, still be using the auxiliary of my mech, which is just continuous, permanent, relentless observation. Everyone
Sounds good.
feel like somebody's watching them. And I am going to, because I forgot, of course, once more use my expert advice ability. And I am actually going to give advice to Houston as to, and this is where the creativity comes in, I'm going to give advice to Houston as to which types of screwdriver he should best use to repair the damage done by the shape of the teeth of the kaiju attacking the towers.
Sounds good.
Awesome. So let's count that to the roll. That's a 21 with 3 impact.
All right, let's see what Fate has to say about it. All right, you get to do that.
Finally. Now, do I need to use an impact to clamber atop of a building?
I will say no for this time, as you're in the same space as the building.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
So yeah, it's like the equivalent of when you're nearby something moving into close range. Like, you can
Excellent.
just do it. Okay, so he has
And-
helpful robot, and he has a boon now of right tools for the job.
Yeah. And let's see, I have 3 impact.
Yeah. So how many are you giving to Johan over here?
Well, the Johan already gets like a D8 because my kinship is my
Oh,
D8. I was
right.
using the expert kaiju advice on him.
Okay.
So I'm see. This is the danger. When I start getting a system, I start gaming the game. I am going to use the 3 impact that I have to generate a D8 boon for I'm blanking.
Harvest? Lois?
No, Lois. There we go.
Everyone's just given up on buffing Harvest. It just took one failure.
It's like
No
you
pressure.
had your chance. You betrayed us. I had such high hopes for you, son. No, we are going to give Lois a D8 boon, which is called Catch Them by the Squiggly Bits.
Okay.
Gotcha. We can do that.
Yeah. That's the scientific term.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's right there on the
Wiggly bits.
yeah, it's right there on the kaiju anatomy chart.
Yeah.
It's right by the gas bladder and the Whatsit.
Yes. Yes. Gas bladder, what's it, squiggly bit, and the perineal gland. That's gonna be me.
All right, so it is now the Hopper's turn. So, good golly, who are they? Okay, so one of the targets who has landed has done nothing, while the other one has just beaten 2 of their companions to death. So, you know what? They're going to attack, obviously, the weaker of the 2. So, Harvest, you're going to be defending against a swarm of grasshopper piranhas. Oh, 17. So,
Players saying I betrayed them. The DM saying I'm the weakest.
I'm not saying you're the weakest. The kaiju are.
Ah.
You're like, this that makes it better.
Alright.
Oh.
I'll use my weak little superstructure armor against physical
we go.
damage. Gosh. I'll keep composed because we're close to some delicate machinery. So I need to defend myself without accidentally causing damage to this thing I just landed next to. And in that way, I will stay steady. And
Yeah, since you, unlike Lois, you do not have a weapon to parry with, this might be superstructure for your mech dice, as that is kind of just your mech's armor.
yeah, I took a D8 armor.
Oh, nice.
So it gives me. I'm not guarded against non-physical attacks, but I'm guarded against physical attacks.
Yeah. Lord help you when I pull out a psychic kaiju.
It's over.
Oh no. So over.
I guess I'll use my conflict drive to protect those around me. So I'll continue. I won't try and push them off to her in my defense or anything. I'll
Okay.
keep them on me.
Yeah, try to keep their attention.
Yeah. So, in the end, that will be D8, a D6, a D4, and a D8. D8, D6, D4, D8.
Alright, so all you gotta do is beat a 17.
Just forgot the question mark.
Oh, nice!
Alright,
Yay!
there we go.
Alright, so yeah, you successfully start fending off all these hoppers. They're chewing at you and trying to get to your inner nougaty center, but just can't make it past your mech's bulky armor.
Am I the nougat at the center?
You are, in fact, the nougat.
Nice. I've always wanted to be.
Alright, and that is their turn. So I will now roll some dice for our good friend Lopez. So let's see. 1d4, 1d6, and you know what?
D8.
Yeah, he is going to cash in that d8. And once again, he is all by his lonesome, so... You know, I will have him roll danger dice because he will be coming towards here when he's done with that one. So, this will
Oh
be
boy.
his dice. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh! Okay, they rolled equal, so since it's his turn, he succeeds. He has generated 3 impact. So, all of you hear over your comms, okay, this generator's up, I'm heading towards the next one. And so, him and the robot.
Well done, Lawrence.
Oops, I grabbed the robot and the dead, Hopper. But yeah, no. Him and the drone make their way over to the last one with one impact, and he will wipe out one of the needs repairs conditions. So, if you guys cannot kill the hoppers before his next round comes up, he will try to finish repairing this. If you guys do kill the hoppers, he will have no more, like, stress holding him back, and he will just fix it, and that will finish the mission.
Alright.
So, with that metagame knowledge, it is back to the party. I believe Lois has some stupid buffs going on.
I do. So, hold on, let me make sure. With everyone else's leave, I would like to make an attempt to just kind of wreck shop on the remaining guys.
Fine, I'll go.
Alright. And then, let's see that. So 1d8 for squiggly bits.
Yes. Catch him by
Heck
him.
yeah. Let's see if these guys even stand a chance. Oh! They might stand a chance.
They do.
Gone.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna need that 1d8.
I'm gonna talk with the person that made this dice bot, and...
I'm starting to suspect you have already had an extensive and probably very expensive talk with the person who made this dice bot.
Some funds were exchanged, you know,
Yeah.
under the table.
It's okay, because now I can use my core drive 1d8 of live up to everyone's expectations.
Oh, wait, actually, you can also... So you currently have 2 inspiration. you can burn one of those to add another aspect, I believe, to your roll.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just give me a moment. I am frantically searching
No
for
problem,
the
you do that.
inspiration.
I'm gonna find the things that I'm gonna use in the meantime.
Okay, here we go. Spending inspiration sidebar. You can give yourself advantage to roll 2d20s. You can gain a extra dice from one of your trait sets. You can add an additional dice to your total.
All right.
And the other ones are make a boon without spending or make a d6 boon without spending a impact, or give yourself narrative permission, which is kind of weird, kind of a floaty thing, or a power stunt, which I think the only power stunt you have might be damage modulation.
Yeah, I've just got damage modulation. It looks like, I guess, unless that counts like the penetrating feature on the drill arm.
I think the penetrating feature is just always on.
Just because it's a drill.
Yeah.
Again, there's only so much you can do with the drill. Okay, so
yeah.
I think swift and blinding violence might be the way here. So, let's see. So we'll do that one. I'm gonna go ahead and call that a bold action. Let me put that down.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the an image for spending inspiration into the chat, so you guys can just read
that's
it.
Very helpful.
Yeah, I should have done this before, and I might have, but again, I don't know.
Okay, and then we'll just go with ferocity. So now I know how to attack. It's like, okay, boy. That's a 1d8 as well.
What is it? Is advantage like advantage?
Yeah, you roll 2d20 and take the highest.
And weapons.
Oh, it's just a d20 that gets it.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and the same with disadvantage. You roll 2d20 and take the lowest. Or I think disadvantage might be you scratch the highest. So you just whatever dice rolled the highest, you just remove it from your pool.
Okay. Second trait die. One of my trait sets. So maybe. Oh, that extra total thing is that's pretty useful.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, so.
Because they did roll pretty high.
Alright. Okay, cool. Maybe they rolled they did roll pretty high. Okay,
They did,
I'm
but
gonna go
I
ahead
believe in you.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make my roll as I have it, and then probably I'll just, oh god, wrong tab.
There's a math error in the sidebar.
Okay, and then yeah, probably I will just.
There's a math error?
Yeah, in extra total. It says if you rolled a 2, 3, 5, and 11, you can spend inspiration to make your action total 20 instead of 17, but it would be 16.
Oh, interesting. I will let the author know about that if that is a typo that is still in the current build.
It just says trait sets.
So yeah, you can pick from any of your traits.
Alright. Oh, well, like any of them. Okay, so I guess I will go ahead. I feel like I can go ahead and just, while I'm doing this, I could probably angle for increased hazard pay by kind of putting myself with that, so that'll be an extra d6.
Sounds legit.
In the middle of absolutely wrecking the guts out of these kaiju, filling out forms. Like this is information that is needed.
And then let me go ahead and just mark that down as an inspiration spent so that I can do that. And I'll make my roll and hope that I don't die. No! No!
Ugh,
No!
no way.
No,
Oh.
How much money did you spend, John?
I beat
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, that's so bad.
So they rolled a defense of 21, and Lois, swinging for the fences with all this math and spent inspiration and bonuses,
Yeah.
rolled an 11.
Yep.
No, wait.
that was bad.
It's more. You did extra total, didn't you? So you add one more to it.
Did you do extra total or
No,
extra trait?
No, I took the extra trait instead.
Mm.
Oh.
That's why there's that extra d6 in there. I should have done extra total.
Oh.
So you do have an impact to spend to either boon someone up or set a reaction or whatever you would like to do.
So I think I'll probably give. I'm gonna call it pulling aggro. And I'll go ahead and give the boon. Let's see, I'm the first one who's going this round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and give the boon to Harvest so that he gets an advantage on mopping these things up. Okay.
I don't deserve it. I let you down.
You did? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Lois got there and Evelyn got there and went, oh god. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh no. Just choked. So we're having some emotional time over here.
Yeah. But you have successfully drawn the attention of the hoppers, so Harvest. You now have a fun, shiny new boon, and the hoppers have lost interest in you.
Well, they're about to gain it right back if they survive. I'm gonna switch up my kind of like fighting style. I'm gonna be optimizing like systems to help me generate more power and strength rather than like try to do sweeping kicks and flying punches and stuff like that. So this is going to be a little bit of that survivor's guilt kicking in, seeing like I kind of asked for help from somebody who I know is here on a voluntary basis and has other life priorities, while my main thing in life right now is to be a mech operator. So I need to make sure that now that all these creatures have their attention on her, that they don't do what they want to do, which is damage.
So you also have a free inspiration you haven't spent, if you would like to.
I do?
Yeah, everyone starts with one.
Nice.
Lois just had an extra one because of the creative use of, I'll say, improvised weaponry.
So then I'll use it to... Gosh. What would be the narrative permission? You spend inspiration. So how would that translate mechanically?
It's weird. So the rules as written is you don't gain any mechanical benefit.
Then I
like
won't be using that.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I think it's just kind of a catch-all for everything that isn't the other 5 listed things. So
that, for instance, would have been like my allowing you to not spend impact to move quickly.
Yes, that is why in the future
the narrative benefit, but a mechanical benefit. But it's like a catch-all. It's like a joker for undefined stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why in the future things like that will cost you an inspiration.
Yeah, gotcha.
So I'll use extra total. We'll see how that works this time.
Heck yeah. And I'm not going to roll their dice until after you do.
We're going to
It's just cruel and unusual punishment.
Heck yeah, it is.
I'm using my passion not only for justice and for righting wrongs, but my passion for mechs, as I'm employing my knowledge of mechs right now to help me do more damage and not relying on my fighting skills. And I will be steady with it, precise and not ferocious. So that will be a d6, a d6, a d8, and a d6, d6, d8, d8. Is there a way to just add total with the dice bot? Or we just
I think we gotta do that manually.
2d8, 2d6, and I believe I have a boon.
Yes, you should have a D4 boon from Lois.
Yep.
Oh, that's a
Nice.
23 with
16.
4 impact.
Hey!
7 plus 5, because I did use my inspiration for extra total.
Okay, so here's the fun part. I don't think they can physically beat that, but I'm gonna try. So let's see, plus 5, so that's 28
Uh-huh.
versus their 22.
Damn it, John.
They
You
sure tried.
those rolls.
A real good try.
They tried so hard to not get obliterated.
Got so
they got
far,
so far.
but in
They-
the end,
It
They got
didn't really
far
matter.
closer than they should have.
So how many of these bad guys are left?
There were 3.
Okay, then I'll use I'll give a boon to. I feel like we've called him a million names.
I think his original name was Jeff.
Okay. I called him Howard, and he said okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's see.
Yeah, he was
I-
Jeff. I remember.
Yeah, I didn't even give him a name in my notes. He's just a mechanic.
he's been Johan.
Lawrence, Houston, Howard.
Everything but his name. So 1 impact per guy. Using like pressure to build up and then release, and hydraulic system. And then I'll spin around.
Your mechanics love you.
And then I'll open the hood of my mech and jump out with like a screwdriver and just start helping him. Solving the
I love that. You know what?
Amazing.
Bank an inspiration for next session.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Alright, so the remaining 3 hoppers have been defeated. And with Will hopping out of Harvest and assisting Jeff with the repairs, it actually goes pretty quick. He uses Panopticon's drone's blowtorch to do some spot welding. He tells you like which areas need repaired the most, and like thanks to your rocket boots, you're able to get places that his utility mech would take some time getting to. And before the next detachment of hoppers can actually make it to this district, you all watch as the static blue field of the Anti-Kaiju barrier comes back online. You watch as it does fry a couple hoppers that try to break in, but they are just completely incapable of doing so. And watching them try and claw their way through this barrier, Jeff lets out a long-held breath and is just like, "Okay, thanks. You guys really knocked us out of the park. I don't think I could have repaired these without assistance. But
No problem.
yeah. If you guys don't mind, I'm going back to the bunker until y'all like deal with the rest of this. He says, motioning vaguely to the horde of hoppers that are still being fought on the horizon.
Yep, I feel like you've done your duty here.
He
I'll give him a thumbs up outside of my mech. Don't forget who helped you.
oh
Monkseal.
yeah, certainly not. I'm telling everyone in the bunker about you guys. He kind of gives all of you like an awkward salute because he doesn't really know like how to end a conversation with mech pilots. And you hear the clunk 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 of his mech as it runs as fast as it can back to the bunker. And we will take our break here with the successful mission of repairing the anti-kaiju barrier and keeping the bunker safe.
Yeah.
And when we come back, we'll do a little RP of the aftermath. So yes, we will see people in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye.
For now.
Temporarily, bye.
Au reservoir.
See you later.
And we're back.
I did not agree to this.
You agree to everything.
That you did.
You're like Nicolas Cage. You just agree to everything.
Don't say it in public, John. Jesus.
All right, so with the successful repairs of the Anti-Kaiju barrier, Team Monkseal returns back to the fight, and over the course of the next couple hours, the 3 task forces managed to... Oh geez, I'm just spiking my audio with every word. Okay. So, the 3 task forces managed to work together and wipe out the remaining Hopper swarm. And as base Neo Vega is the closest, everyone heads there to service and repair their mechs. As you guys go into the hangar, you see that the 3 mechs from Ogre Negative are borderline pristine. They took minimum damage, probably from their highly tactical approach to combat. Kind of in contrast to them, you see that all 5 mechs in Task Force Jotun have a good amount of damage. Like, if you had to guess, you don't think any of them willfully dodged any attack. And you guys came out mostly unscathed. Like, a majority of your damage is cosmetic. You know, like some of your paint is scraped. Maybe a camera or 2 is knocked out of alignment, but yeah, for the most part, you guys are pretty well off. And
A couple of dents.
yeah, a couple dents here and there. Those will buff right out. And as you all are exiting the hangar, you know what? Yeah, this would probably land on Will. You feel like a very heavy hand just kind of slap you on the back, Will. And turning around, you see a very large, like 6.5 foot tall man, extremely muscular. His pilot suit is, he's kind of wearing it like mechanic overalls almost. Like it's very, like it's unzipped to the waist, and he's wearing like a black tank top underneath, and the top half is just kind of floating around like some kind of belt. He has a big, bushy blonde beard with matching blonde hair that's pulled back in like a wolf tail. Couple scars across his face, and he's just grinning at you and says, heard from the bunker that you lot were pretty impressive.
Yeah, you could say that. We handled our business pretty decisively.
He gives you a grin. He is definitely missing a couple teeth. And he's like, sounds good. Come with me, we're off to celebrate. And he motions towards some of the other mech pilots, and you see them coming out of the mechs from Jotun. And he's like, you lot are from this base, right? Where's your cafeteria?
Oh, they didn't show you when you got here. No worries. Let me lead the way. Where are you guys from? I think I heard Central Europe, though Your accents tell me I'm wrong.
He gives another laugh and another slap on your back and says, "Yep, no, we are from Central Europe, yes. We're kind of a bit of a ragtag group." He points to this one lady who has like an undercut, but it's like the hair that's left is like braided in a super long braid, and he's like, "Yeah, Sigrund over there, she's actually from Egypt."
Oh.
But yeah, she moved to Norway and joined the force. Tyr over there, and he points towards a older man. Yeah, we're not sure where he's from, but it's definitely not Central Europe. And yeah, you start leading him towards the cafeteria, and he's still talking about his other companions. There's a older woman named Freya. She he says she can talk to spirits, but no one believes her. And then there is yeah. And then there is Balder, who is just a small twink of a man. And he introduces himself as Thorson. It's like a
Boulder Thorson.
Yeah.
Our
Their names are Thorson, Sigrund, Tyr, Freya, and Balder. And they're all members of Team Jotun.
do they go by their call signs, or is this just a happy accident?
Uncertain.
Mm.
But yeah, he's like yeah, no, I was born in Norway, but I went to college in America, and accent just kind of stuck.
No, I understand. Greatest country in the world, greatest accent in the world, if you ask me.
Yeah, I could deal without the giant ants in your country, but burgers were fine. And
You're just not hitting the right spots, man.
Maybe next time I'm across the ocean, I'll have you guide us to some proper places. But before then, let's eat some slop. And as he says that, the other members of his team all just kind of give indistinct cheers of approval. And yeah, you guys make it to the cafeteria. They pick out a sizable table that fits 5, 6, 7, 8, all 8 of you.
Mm.
And yeah, I had to count.
It's okay.
And yeah, you see Sigrund is taking her time. She seems to be talking with the staff, and after a while, she comes to the table. She is carrying a large platter of mugs, and she leaves those there. There's like 24 mugs on this platter. She leaves, and then she comes back, and it's just like basically a keg's worth of like pitchers of beer. And
Okay.
yeah,
So it's this kind of hang.
yeah. So yeah, Thorson kind of like offers you guys the first rounds basically, and says something in Norwegian to Tyr, and he goes off, and you suspect he's like ordering food for the lot of you. And Thorson looks back and says, "None of you have dietary restrictions. Any vegetarians or diabetics or anything?"
No, I'm pretty good.
No.
He he leans over and he shouts something, and Tyr gives a thumbs up. And yeah, pretty soon Tyr comes back with just yet more platters loaded with various meats and veggies and just all sorts of goodies that warriors would eat. And yeah, as Team Jotun starts eating, they very much give off the feel of like how Vikings eat and party in fiction. They're very rowdy, very loud. Every time one of them finishes a mug of beer, they smash the mug and grab a new one.
Oh, I hope we don't have to pay for that.
Thorson waves and says, we already took care of it. That's what Sigrun was doing. She was, we're not animals. Like, we do clean up after ourselves. And we did buy the mugs.
Oh, that's fine then.
And,
yeah. Cheers.
He gives you a little
What
nod.
Thoughtful group of Vikings you guys are. Dietary restrictions, paying for the property you intend on damaging. I don't know who's leading you guys, but they're doing a fine job.
You see the other four members kind of roll their eyes, and Thorson just kind of gives you a grin and says, "Well, I'm kind of the leader. You know, I'm the one that keeps these berserkers in check." Tyr says something in Norwegian, and the rest kind of just guffaw at him. It's like, yeah, smart mouth. So you guys, who's your leader? Or are you like a action by committee type squad?
Yeah, I think
We are a democratic collective of extreme elimination.
Exactly.
He snaps at that and points at you, Augustus, and says, "Balder, write that down. That's real good." Balder looks at him and raises an eyebrow, and Thorson, you get the feeling he repeats what you said, Augustus, but in Norwegian. And Balder pulls out his phone and starts typing something in. And he's like, yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't met too many teams that function very, very well without a de facto leader. Like, you know, people getting mechs and then they all start getting an ego about them. Need someone to keep them in check.
Well, I mean, I think we all just kind of know our jobs. We're willing to work
Yes.
together about it.
Everyone has their talent, and we make sure to exploit those talents to their utmost efficiency.
He kind of gives a thoughtful nod and says, yeah, that's a pretty good mentality to have about things. I'd almost say you'd get along with those ogre negative people, but I don't think anyone gets along with them. And as he's mentioning them, you see three individuals that you immediately clock as the pilots of Ogre Negative, as they are all wearing pristine black pilot suits. Each one has a red stripe over one shoulder that indicates which mech they're from. And they almost look identical. Like,
I love the fact that the clothing alone already is a testament to their personalities.
yeah. Yeah, like, if any of them were, like, the same race, then you would assume they were triplets, but, like, one of them's an East Asian lady, one's a black guy, one's a white guy. They all have, like, crew cuts and very stern, serious features. And they pay none of you any mind. They walk into the cafeteria, they order, like, this very boring, like, meal with a bottle of water, and then they go sequester themselves off in some other table. And Thorson's just like, those guys, They don't like interacting with the rest of us. Can't imagine why. And
Just like looking at them, like being all rowdy.
yeah, Freya smashes
Yeah.
a mug.
No idea, huh?
But you guys are good dinner companions. Like that-
Thanks.
Might just stop back here for the heck of it, after some missions.
I mean, this is actually the first time I've been here. At least in this part of the base.
He, raises an eyebrow, and then he, like, actually looks at your outfit, and he's like, "You're kidding me. Are you a volunteer?"
Well, yeah.
Ah! He, gets another mug of beer and passes it to you, and says, "You are by far the most capable volunteer I have ever seen. Like, you fight like..." He, just kind of shrugs, "like one of us, almost."
I mean, that I just kind of do what I know how to do with the mech, so thank you.
Yeah, we saw footage of you beating a kaiju to death with another kaiju. Like, that, I'm gonna be honest, that is something we would do. I have not seen many, pilots who would not use the giant weapon strapped to their arm. Like, that's great.
Well, we had a lot of guys we needed to take out. It made sense to economize.
Yeah, that's the good thing about my mech. He kind of gives like a little bashful shrug. Mjolnir is kind of built for, dropping the hammer on a lot of kaiju at once.
It's a fitting name.
Yeah, I picked it. And you hear some, like, even though there's the language barrier, you know that his team is razzing him about it. And he's just like, none of you are any better. You guys are a bunch of nerds. But yeah. So I was looking at some of your stats, Did the two of you, and he'll like point at Augustus and Will, do you not have weapons on your mechs?
Not at the moment.
I'd like to think
no.
of my mech as a weapon,
Like that.
but no. I haven't gotten around to it.
He nods and says, yeah, that won't do.
Knowledge is my weapon.
A nerd.
Yeah.
You and Tyr might get along good, providing you can speak broken Norwegian. And Tyr says something and gives a rude gesture. He's like,
I think Tyr and I understand each other very well.
yeah, you academic types usually do. Alright, so how about this? I don't think I could live with myself if I just let new companions, battle brothers and sister, whatever you want to call this, and he like makes the motion like towards you guys and then himself. So, look, if you guys are ever in trouble, just give us a call. At least one of us will show up. I'll be honest, it'll probably be me. But yeah, just... if any of you guys are ever too... dang it, I forgot the idiom. Well. If any of you guys are in trouble, like, just give us a call. We will be right there. At least until, you get some actual weaponry on your mechs. We'll still show up.
It's much appreciated.
Very kind.
Yeah. So yeah, like this peaceful, kind of friendly banter goes back and forth. Yeah, if anyone wants to like get some information from the rest of the team of Jotun, Thorson will happily act as a translator.
Ooh. Actually am curious about what kind of mechs are in Egypt.
Okay, so Sigrund. All right, let me actually turn to her page on my notes.
All just pyramids.
No. All right. So, yeah, the answer you get from Sigrund actually will be in English because she's a bit of a nerd, bit of a polyglot, because she is also the Kuru archetype.
Oh, wow.
So she's just cool like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Thorson starts answering for her, and then she just like throws a slab of meat at him. And it's like, I can talk for myself. The types of mechs we have in Egypt surprisingly aren't a lot. The primary operating base in Africa is more centralized, so that they have a greater range of response. But I did take my own mech from the African branch of the Mech Assault Force to Central Europe. And typically due to the vastly different terrains that you can find all throughout Africa, our mechs focus mostly on mobility and mid to long range combat. So my mech in particular, I don't believe we crossed paths during the mission, but it has wings, and my primary weapon is a telescopic spear. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, she kind of opens up her phone and flips through it and says, "Yeah, I'm Mr. Smythe. I believe your mech and my mech would be of equal aerial speed."
Impressive.
Yeah, but you're using wings. I'm using the propellers. This is. Can I like try and go and like zoom in on some like if she's showing me pictures, like zoom in on on her mech.
Yeah, so looking at her mech, its wings are like animated is not the right word. Articulated.
Articulated?
Yeah. So they do flap, but as you like zoom in and look at them, the primary sections of the wings, the biggest sections of the wings, both have like these propeller turbines inside of them. So
Yeah. Very nice.
so yeah, the wings are capable of, you know, the standard 3-dimensional flying movement that flight grants, but she can also hover with them.
Interesting.
Like
And,
taking notes on the construction and then on the pieces and stuff.
Yeah. She says, I'm afraid, though, my wings would not work on your mech. I've had to sacrifice some structural integrity to be able to move as quickly as I can. So,
That's fair.
she nods. If you got rid of some of your armor, you would definitely be faster than me, because according to the public access blueprints, your mech basically has a rocket strapped to it, if I'm reading this right.
I mean, it's a little more. Yeah, basically, yeah. I look a little bit ashamed at the way she phrased that.
No, it's impressive. You need a lot of power to get something that heavy to be airborne. I'm honestly surprised your mech's power source can keep up with the strain.
Yeah, we're actually working on something to alleviate a little bit of that, but it's gotten me through some tough battles so far. So fingers crossed, it keeps going that way.
She'll nod and say, well, if you figure out a new power situation, I would love to know about it. I'd like to actually get some armor on my mech.
Give me your digits. Let's exchange info one day.
Yeah, she'll nod, and as this is the sci-fi super future, she kind of flicks the screen on her phone towards you, and you get her contact information kind of like airdropped to your phone.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And yeah, as yeah, she's probably gonna like get ready to ask you something else about your mech, but then you see her eyes just dart back to the platter of food, and you watch as Boulder is trying to sneak a large chunk of meat, and she just like snaps at him. And they seem to be getting into their own little argument now. And would anyone else like to chat with Jotun?
I mean, do they have like their own little kaiju expert person?
Let me check actually. Not so much. So for their for their character archetypes, Thorson is a honcho, so he's the big guy, he's the big personality.
They have a Miko, don't they?
Yes. Freya is a older looking woman. She is a Miko. She talks to spirits, allegedly. Tyr is a Otosan. He is kind of a fatherly individual. Like, even though he will, like, throw playful insults at Thorson, he also seems to be, like, acting as referee for the rest of them when they start getting too rowdy. And Balder, as I mentioned before, is a pretty little twink man, and he is their moe.
Pretty little twink man.
If no one's gonna ask about Freya, then Evelyn will.
Thorson looks at Freya and then looks back at Evelyn and says, yeah, no, she was she was there when they started building the European branch. They just about built the building up around her. She's gotten us through some tough patches. She's talks with the spirits, whatever that means. She seems really in tune with what the kaiju are doing. It's honestly kind of uncanny. And yeah,
So
Freya.
that's-
Oh, go ahead.
I was like, so that's a little bit like what Augustus does for us. I mean, in a different way, but he seems to know everything about kaiju. Always seems to be finding out more.
Yeah, he looks at Augustus and says, yeah, no, you and Freya would probably get along great. And yeah, like, now that you, like, look at Freya and, like, her attention has been drawn to you, like, her eyes are just wide, and it doesn't seem like she's shocked
yeah,
about
I know.
anything, it's like,
No, I know the type.
yeah. Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
And, yeah, she says something, and Thorson, like, cocks an eyebrow at her and relays the message, and is, like, okay, she's asking you where you got all those eyes? She does this sometimes. I don't understand half of what she says. But, yeah, she's wondering about your eyes, I guess.
The ones on my mech.
She, shakes her head and kind of... Like, she seems to point with her fork, like, around you.
That's an interesting way of seeing that. I'm immediately gonna like make some notes and then pass over my book and the pen that I'm using to her and ask her to sketch out what she sees.
So yeah, Thorson relays the information, and she nods. And while just about dueling with the tear with her fork over some meat with one hand, she starts sketching with the other. And
And while she's sketching, I am going to like pull out a packet of like 120 papers stapled together with the title, and then I'm gonna give that to Thorson. And the title is "So You Want to Kill a Kaiju: A Primer on Monstrous Fleshy Bits" by Augustus Crimp.
He looks at it and he takes it, and it's like, yeah, this will be good reading.
There's some field notes.
Can't wait to go through them. And as he is grimacing at this stack of papers, Freya slides back over the sketch, and so it is a very rudimentary doodle of Augustus, like pretty much a stick figure with his like some approximation of his hair, but like floating around you, there are like 3 almost photorealistic eyes she has sketched. And like they're not connected to you in any way. They're just kind of like floating independent.
There.
And yeah, then she just kind of motions with her fork again. She seems to have lost the duel. At kind of just the space around your head.
Okay. I see. I never perceived it as eyes, but I suppose it makes sense. I do sometimes receive visions of the present or the future.
She leans in. She seems like she is going to ask a very important question, but is immediately interrupted by Thorson doing the thing that people do when they learn someone has a skill. And he's like, "Can you tell my future?"
Maybe there will come a time when I will see it. I do not control. It's not on. It takes a high stress situation for it to be more easy to activate at will.
Oh, that ain't fun.
I mean, if it comforts you, I guarantee that eventually you will die.
I don't think that's going.
He grins and says, "Yeah, I already know that." He stands up and like puts his boot like up on the table and pulls up his pants leg, and you just see like an artificial leg. And he's like, "Kaiju almost had me one time. Nope, Valkyries ain't coming for us yet."
Did this incident end your adventuring career?
For a couple years.
Hmm.
You would be surprised how... What was that?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, you'd be surprised how long it takes you to adjust to a cybernetic prosthetic.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's the toes that really get you. And Freya swats his foot down from the table and says to you through Thorson something along the lines of, if you ever wish to train with your abilities, I can attempt to assist. Visions are not my specialty, but with any luck, it's a similar method to how I communicate with the spirits.
I would like and appreciate that very much.
Yeah, she nods, and yeah, you guys have anything else to discuss with them?
I mean, I would definitely watch their spin or read their spin-off manga, but
Yeah, all these guys are getting art because I kind of love them.
I guess Balder is the name of their moe person, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
And
his face is currently full of just various amounts of food at the moment. He kind of looks like a chipmunk.
and I guess be like, so I am kind of curious about like what the rest of your mechs are like. Like, what's Balder? What's your deal?
So Balder is immediately like, he pauses and he struggles to swallow for a second before getting like the whole lump of food down. And he's like, mech is big, is sword, and blah. And Thorson rolls his eyes and says, his English is atrocious. Let's see, what do we call it? Sword and board is what Yormonger uses. He also has... He rolls his eye. He also has laser vision. And Balder like chirps up and says, yes, fire eyes!
That sounds kind of rad, I'm not gonna lie.
It is extremely rad.
Nice.
But yeah, if we've caused a bit of a mess here, but yeah, if you guys would like, we can show you around our mechs. They're probably still in a bit of a state.
Yeah, that happened last time.
I'm sure it's fine.
It is now.
Whatever doesn't kill you gives you battle scars and what have you. And yeah, Team Jotun winds down as the food starts to dwindle, and they start like getting some brooms and dustpans and start sweeping up the honestly obscene amounts of broken porcelain or ceramics, whatever mugs are made out of.
Wait, they were like... I'm sorry,
Yes.
they were drinking beer out of ceramic mugs? Like, world's best kaiju slayer mugs?
Yeah, they were
That
drinking
does
it.
to make it better.
Yeah. Yeah, they were basically drinking out of whatever the cafeteria had.
Amazing.
So there's like definitely like an I Heart Nuve.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of novelty mugs that honestly the cafeteria probably wanted to get rid of.
It's like I don't know if you guys had that, but like growing up, almost every birthday involved a whole lot of people buying people mugs, and like there were always like novelty mugs or like some sort of funny phrase on them, and you just ended up with tons of them.
Oh yeah.
I wish.
But yeah, Team Jotun finishes cleaning up after themselves, and yeah, you guys, or they invite you rather to come view their mechs,
Sure.
and yeah, so they take you back to the hangar. The mechs are still actively being worked on. Your guys's and Ogre Negatives, your mechs are fine. They are in tip-top shape. But, like, some chunks of armor actually need to be replaced or welded back together from Team Jotun. And so, yeah, Thorson leads you to his mech, Mjolnir. It was the one that acted as your replacement when you guys got sent for the mission. It is massive. It is wearing a kaiju pelt as a cape. And now that you actually see it, it seems to have, like, kaiju horns grafted to its head to act as, like, a helmet. And its weapon is a massive, bulky hammer that has, like, a turbine built into it to generate electricity. You see Sigrun's mech, which is named Fafnir. It is very clear that it was renamed after she came from the Africa division. And just like she said, it has massive wings capable of flight and a telescopic spear, which at the moment it is disabled, so the spear is probably about the size of a dagger for a mech. But yeah, her mech is more sleek and aerodynamic than Thorson's.
Okay, is it just as big, though?
It is just as big.
Oof.
Yeah, so... Yeah, while Harvest is definitely bulkier, you get the feeling that they might actually weigh close to the, like, very similar amounts to one another. Just based off pure size.
Competition.
Let's see.
The heaviest mech.
So yeah, Tyr has...
Nice.
Tyr's mech seems to be the most sensible one, almost. Like, it's not particularly decorated. It isn't very sleek. It is just kind of your bog standard mech. It has a large sword on its back, and its left arm ends in a Gatling gun instead of a hand.
Okay. I was about to say, it's like, oh, that's the lowest of the group, but I think Lois has fewer modifications.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
But yeah, that mech is Fenrir, if I didn't mention it.
Yep.
Freya's mech is... Yeah, Freya's mech is the Valkyrie. It is also heavily armored, but it is a alternate type mech, as it is centaur in shape.
Ooh.
And the weapons aren't deployed, but Thorson tells you that, like, the Valkyrie mech uses these dual, like, hyperheated whips. And she uses them very effectively. And then you get to Baldur's mech, which is the shortest of the group, which is to say it's still like a head taller than Lois or Harvest. And yeah, it is the most basic looking of the group. So Tyr's at least had the modification of a, Gatling arm. But yeah, looking at your monger, it is just a bog standard mech with a sword on its back and a large deployable riot shield. And Yeah,
But now we know it has fire eyes, so...
yeah. And, yeah, Dorson's like, yeah, no, he just... Baldur refuses to decorate his mech. Like, he just keeps dumping more and more power into the fire eyes. Like, I think he's wanting to see if he can cut the world in half at some point. And Baldur's just like, fire eyes!
Well, you know, it makes him happy.
But yeah, that is Taskforce Jotun and their mechs, and as you guys are in the hangar, you can see that on closer inspection, Ogre Negatives, they each have like a very basic looking assault rifle with a like underbarrel grenade launcher, which again is sized for a mech, so the payload on these grenade launchers are obscene.
Mm-hmm.
And they all have like a little tactical knife on the shoulder that does not have the color stripe.
Is it possible to tell if they... Do they, like, are these mechs truly just, not basic, I don't want to say basic, but, like, simple in design and function? Or is it that they hide more complex, sophisticated stuff, like, beneath the surface? Like, are they made to look the same, or are they actually the same?
You know what? Give me some BS roll.
Okay. Sure. I'll do motive, because my motive is to find out about Team Ogre Negative,
Okay.
and I'll do creative again because I suppose I'm being creative in this situation. And then I'm going to go self-reliance because I am relying on my excellence and independence in thinking and analyzing stuff. And bullshitting my way through this role. But you asked for a bullshit roll.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So yeah, you're kind of doing this on your own as Dorson's talking about all of Jotun's mechs. And we're gonna base your success on your impact.
And then 1d20.
Oh, 4 impact. That's pretty good.
4 impact. 16 with a 4 impact.
So yeah, looking at these mechs and like you know what you're looking for. You're like, okay, so what are these guys hiding? And as you look at them closer and pull up, you know, like the public specs from the Anti-Kaiju Force database, you see that they all have the same type of discardable armor. Like, they all can basically quick change.
Mm-hmm.
And each one seems to be more specialized in their unarmored form. But their specs are classified.
Yeah.
But because you got 1 impact more than I was expecting, you managed to fluff yourself around the classified nature of these augments. And you find that Ogre 1, their leader, he has the red stripe. In his unarmored state, he has extendable arms and a high vibrational katana. Ogre 2, which is the white stripe, is
A really good drummer.
oh my god.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. His is about deployment of holograms in his unarmored state. So basically his whole mech is a projector after he discards his armor. And Ogre 3, who is, I think I said green. That one is a... Like, that one, like, looking at it, ditches the mech entirely and becomes a exoskeleton with a high-powered railgun.
Ah.
As one does.
Yeah, every weekend.
Yeah.
Just a regular Saturday evening.
Yeah. And, yeah, like, going through it, you see their pilot profiles, because that's kind of hard not to see when you're looking up specifically someone's mechs. And they are all boring to the point of it's weird. And yeah, so it's like, oh, this guy worked in an office until he joined, like the global response team. This lady worked in an office before she joined the global response team. This guy worked in an office. And it's just like very weird.
No, but these are boring offices, Evelyn. Nothing so high profile and as exciting as taxes.
Yeah. Don't be insulted.
It's insurance. Even we aren't that bad.
It's yeah.
I promise, it's really interesting. It's okay. It's still boring, but come on.
No, it's not. If you enjoy it, I'm sure it's riveting.
It's like it is fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Thorson places a hand on your shoulder and he's like, office workers are a very necessary member of society. They keep things going on in the background while everyone else gets to do fun things. It's fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't think that made it any better.
Just
oh, no.
like it's like it's whatever. It's that means I get to pilot a mech.
That's a spirit.
Yeah, like at least I can do something cool when I'm not working, and really hope that guy's not back again next week. It's a long story, but it's a long story. Anyway,
Thorson nods and says, right, speaking of not working, like, pretty sure we're all off the clock until something catastrophic happens, so why don't we just go explore the town?
Yeah, it's... Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, like, if you find companions of combat and justice would like to show us the way around.
There's
you
some
guys like karaoke?
Oh god, karaoke. And
there's some excellent
Tyr's
library.
eyes light up. But yeah, Freya seems more interested in the library suggestion. And yeah, the parties will separate. They will go their own ways. One to the library for kaiju research, the other towards karaoke, where
we all make fun in our own ways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show Freya the very rare preserved copy of the sequel to War and Peace, which is Jesus Christ, All of the Monsters.
Yeah, she will be fascinated by it. Yeah, So yeah, you guys are off nerding out about kaiju and spirits and the rest of Team Monkseal and Team Jotun are off to karaoke, where you find out Tyr is a awful singer, but he's having fun.
Of course.
The man is like someone chucked an accordion into a wood chipper.
Trying to sing Celine Dion.
Oh, yes. Because you gotta sing the classics first. Well, with this being like 2088 or some such. But, yes, before we wrap up and head out, Augustus, I would like one fortune roll. So just 1d20.
1d20, okay. 6.
6. All right. So yeah, as you're in the library talking to Freya, like in your own ways, because neither of you speak the same language, you blink and you find yourself not in the library, but in the cockpit of a unfamiliar mech. You look around and quickly notice that Freya is in the pilot seat of this cockpit. She seems to be a bit battered and bloodied, and the detail that actually sticks out to you is that her hair seems to be blowing in the wind. And you look around the cockpit some more, and you see that the whole front half of her mech's chest is just ripped off. And as you peer out of this gaping wound in the mech, you see Thorson with his giant hammer just going toe-to-toe with a absolutely colossal bipedal kaiju. Like, even by Team Jotun standards, this thing is huge. And you watch as he lands several pretty strong hits on this kaiju with his hammer, and eventually you watch as the kaiju grabs the head of the hammer, seems to just tank the near infinite amount of electricity that is being generated off this thing, and just clock Mjolnir and sends the whole mech flying into a building. You hear Freya screaming something behind you, and you feel the sensation of the mech rumbling as it is very damaged and, like, I guess literally limping towards this kaiju. You see the whips deploy from the arms of her mech, and as her centaur-like mech starts gaining speed, even on its busted legs, you blink and you are back in the library. And that is where we will end the session.
Shit.
You guys have succeeded in the mission, so you get 2 XP for that. You also have made friends with Team Jotun, so you all have a one-time use D10 boon of calling in one of the members of Team Jotun.
No way. Oh, so cool.
Cool. Also, but cool.
Alright, so yeah, we will wrap up here, and then everyone can go their own separate ways until next time.
Woo.
So let's go in reverse order. I don't remember the order, so CJ.
Not quite reverse, but that's okay. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this session. I am C, who brings the pan when the Opticon is all that's there, because I like to hit things over the head with pans. I have been Will Smythe, aka Harvest, call sign Gettysburg. It's been a pleasure. You can find me over at the Hexagon TTRPG on Twitch, or Cloud, that's Klaoed, on Insta, Blue Sky, or Threads, and not the one-letter website. Never the one-letter website.
Never again.
Correct.
All right. And continuing in reverse order, Cosmo.
Hi. I'm Cosmo. I am on Twitch at Cosmo Memory sometimes. Apart from that, you can find me kicking around the Discord, probably just talking nonsense. That's kind of it for me.
Heck yeah. And rounding out the group with the first person, D.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I am D, or Night Wanderer. I was playing Augustus Crimp with the Mech Panopticon. You can find me mostly on Blue Sky and Twitch under Night Wanderer. That's Wanderer with an O. You can also find there's a link tree with the same, like, nightwanderer.link.tree or whatever the thing is. I stream games. I stream thrice a week, most of the time. Currently, I am playing Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition, Disco Elysium, and Dragon Age Inquisition. You can also find me streaming bi-weekly on Would Be Heroes with actually John in the group as well,
Yeah.
which is a Gilded Age, which is a Cypher System superhero-themed game. You can also find me on Ben Newbon's Cybertopia Pod, where I play Toby, resilient test subject. I think that is all of the things, though I am probably forgetting other things, but that is the stuff.
Sounds good. And I have been John. I have been the wrangler of these mecha cats and the yeeter of piranha grasshoppers. And yeah, I run this podcast. I am also on so many other games over on Would Be Heroes because I have nothing but free time in my off time. I can be found on the social medias, except for that one, at Crims Bacon. And yeah, I do all the art for my channel, including the layout if you're watching this live. Or watching it unlive, as I will at some point post this to the Bacon Flavored Pods YouTube. But yes. And I can also draw for you if you want art, and I need money. But yeah, I think that's all
money.
Give me money!
Well, stop paying the dice roller to give you good rolls.
It's too late at this point. But yes, I will see people next time. I really should come up with a better outro than I'll see people next time, but I can't be bothered. I'll be honest. I have too many things to do.
It's definitely a very brave outro for a podcast.
Yeah. All right. We will talk to people later and see people later, and people will hear us later and all this other stuff. Bye.
Bye, everybody.